Hey guys, today's video is about freeze, and when you are in the nervous system state of freeze, how it just feels really real. Like, here's what I mean. You might look at all of the areas of your life and find things that you don't like about them, like things that are genuine problems, it seems like, and it feels really real and really true that you're just bad at things and you keep having problems and nobody loves you. And here's an example that happened from my own life. So this is how I knew that I was in freeze when I was getting coached once. I was telling my coach about, I don't remember exactly, I would say like probably my business, my parenting, family life, friends, relationships, things like that. And everything was negative. And she asked how my yoga class had gone. I had taught yoga that night and I had 10 people in my class, which usually was what my goal was. Like that would be something that for like a year I wanted. So I had 10 people in my class. But what I heard myself telling her was, okay, well, I had 10 people, but I do the same things every week and my music is so boring. I bet they hate it. Like really, it felt real. And I heard myself saying that. And that's when I really realized how freeze, it feels like you're stating facts, but also when you're in freeze, it's good not to believe everything that your brain is offering you. By the way, this is where I am filming today, waiting for my daughter's soccer game. It's so beautiful. So if I was in freeze and I saw something like that, I might think like those birds make weird noises, or it's kind of smelly over here. Like when you look at something, you could see the good or the bad side of it. But when you're in freeze, it's like you have, sometimes I call them freeze goggles. Like you have freeze goggles on and all you can see are the worst things about the situation. So freeze can feel like fatigue, brain fog, lethargy, helplessness, hopelessness, sadness, depression, apathy, just not caring. And so you'll know you're in freeze when the feelings in the body are very low, heavy, shameful, maybe something's wrong with me, or like this is too much, it's overwhelming, and I can't do this. And basically you want to isolate and hide. It's a survival state. So being in freeze doesn't mean that anything is wrong with you. It's just the nervous system state that your nervous system and brain are choosing for you to be in when it detects a threat. And many people that I've worked with have had a time where they've had a state of depression. Maybe it lasted 2 or 3 months or a year. And often it was like earlier in their teens or 20s. But anyone that's had that, even when they start to go into freeze, maybe they feel one day of freeze and their brain goes to like, oh, this is like it was before. It feels like that time when I was a teenager and it took me 3 months to recover. And that might feel real too. So be on the lookout for the state of freeze and how it just feels real, and that you can learn about the nervous system so that you can move through these nervous system states and not get stuck in them. And each time that you regulate, you are helping grow your window of tolerance so that you can tolerate more and more things without going into a survival state or becoming dysregulated. Look in the comments for info on how to get my free nervous system modules to get all of this information, 4 videos of basic nervous system information, how it affects the body, and how you can start regulating it so that you can feel better today.